Here I am starting my second video, to be honest. After first one, if you didn't watch, it was full detailed install of towing bar, and I'm really happy I bought this Range Rover. On the first, when I could see this car, it was cheap, but like they've been stealing parts from this car, and this car was without catalyzers and stuff. Was also losing the coolant, so I was not so sure should I go for it or not. Not because of the money, but just simply like, you know, I was afraid there's a head gasket and stuff. But then the thing which made me buy this P38 was air suspension. When I could see that on this car, it's 1995, I was really impressed because I didn't know much about Land Rover or Range Rover, and the first thing when I could see this beast lowering itself and lifting up just from the button from your seat, I was like, okay, I am buying this, I'm risking this money, and that's how we are here. I am like in totally different country, 2,400 kilometers from UK, and I was even towing with this car and I didn't had a single problem. So maybe I'm lucky, and but I'm really happy and really excited to share this journey with you guys. Here we are next to the engine. Mine is 4.0 V8 petrol engine. We have 4.6 petrol engine as well, and then we have a difference in manifold intake basically. So this one is Gems or Lucas, which was made up to 1999. And later on was introduced Bosch or Bosch Motronic system or TOR. We can recognize a difference because this one is very easy to recognize. So Gems have here 4.0, 4.6, and it's just straight here and the sign of Land Rover. The other one is looks very complicated, or is different spiral shape, I will say. So you cannot mix those two. So for beginners, I will say, or who are new into Land Rover, Range Rover, so we'll recognize it easier. We have also 2.5 BMW engine, which is better for consumption of, especially now with the prices of the gas and everything, but I'm more of a petrol guy, so I just went for this car. It was very cheap at that time, and I don't know, just the sound and everything, and that's the reason I went for a petrol car. I might maybe get one in the future, one with the BMW engine, or I will see what I can do about that. But yes, I will say the other thing to mention, I always had to top up the coolant, and the main reason was actually radiator. I didn't know, I just did replace that, and now it's much better. I did this journey of 2,400 kilometers and I didn't had a single problem, and that's why I love even more this Range Rover. As a lot of people can't believe I did went with this car for that long journey. They've been saying it's so risky. I mean, it can be risky with any car. Some people buy a new car and it gets broken in 1 week, or something is wrong, and you know, they're back in the garage. So I'm lucky, I guess. So what to say, so basically on this side I replaced the battery. Also here we have fuses. Other fuses are also under the driver's seat. Here we have air filter intake here, and EAS is electronic air suspension. So mine is not working at the moment because simply one, I believe, is the rear left doors are giving the error that they're still opened. So because of that, my car, the button is not working, so I cannot use the button at the moment. It was working, but then it stopped again. So here we have to check our oil level, and also transmission oil level, which is quite important. We need to know we have automatic gearbox here in this car. Sometimes can get hot if we tow for a long time, but I was towing even in the really hilly area. I didn't have a single problem, so I'm really impressed by this car. And then to say about working on these cars or these engines, they're quite big, but you have like plenty of space, I will say. So that's really amazing, and I love that about this engine. When I bought this car, I didn't know about this steering wheel adjustment. I was quite impressed. So we have this here button, so we pull this out, and if we hold this, we can pull the steering wheel fully back up or in, and if you put this a bit more, it goes also in this way, up and down, which is very nice. I like that. It's very good design. So if we talk about the gearbox, so this is the first Range Rover which have like low range gears and high range gears in one gearbox, so you don't have like two gearbox sticks here, which is very nice. It's really good. So the last time I did use low range and I was going down the hill, so I did press in 2, so the car was going itself, braking itself, adjusting itself the speed, which was very nice. I even didn't need to use the brake. Maybe later on I will try to show you guys how everything works. But other than that, so my car is without air conditioning. I believe is one of the basic models, is like also one of the first models which was made. My car is 1995, and it have around 69,000 miles, I believe, which is very low for 1995. And I have all the history of my service, everything, and also the old road tax stickers, I believe. One of my favorite things on this car is really nice, this button to open the cap for the gas. Is very nice because it's here, you don't need to bend down, and it's amazing. I love it. As I said, I don't have air conditioning. Everything looks to me amazing. We have armrests. The radio is not original, so I did put this radio with screen inside. I'll show in a bit the way it works. So I have a screen and everything. The original radio was not working because the sound was going out. Just one speaker was working and I was not sure what's wrong. But then later on, when I replaced this radio, I figured out I didn't have a proper sound coming out because of the radio itself. And now all of the speakers are working and I'm really happy about it. Then we have here this small button for lifting car up and down. We have here access mode, motorway, normal height, and then we have like high for off-roading. So here we have inhibit button, which will lock the air suspension if we tow or anything like that, or we want to stay at the same height, so the car will not adjust itself. Just wanted to show you guys from close up. So I don't have air conditioning, which is maybe even better. I'm not using that much this car, but could see like so many problems with the air conditioning on P38. Everyone is fixing something and I don't have that problem, so maybe it's even better, like I said. So here we are behind in Range Rover P38. The position of seating is quite nice. It's actually high, but just my roof is falling apart, like all of them do. I need to change that. But even the tall adult have enough of room for the legs. We have here a nice armrest. It's very nice, and this material is giving you that softness, and you feel like really cozy, like in sofa at home, to be honest. And here we have a little storage space, ashtray for smoking. I personally don't smoke, but if you need one, it's here. And also this seat pocket here behind. I'm quite impressed for 1995. and is definitely a car, a family car. Kids would enjoy this space behind, and yes, bootleg. So we press once, we open the upper part, and we press second time, this goes down. So the space behind is really nice. We can actually sit on this. I think it's like to hold around 120 kilos if I'm right, but I'm lighter than that. So it's very nice. We can chill here or anything. So I have this boot liner inside, so if we remove this, and I'll show how much space we actually have. If you press this button here, you put all the seats, they will go all the way back here. And also on the other side. Now here we can see how much space we have and why I love this car. So if I take my shoes off quickly, and I will just show you guys how much space here actually is. So here definitely two people can fit. You can put almost the double bed behind and go for holidays and go camping or anything you like to do. And also the kids would have an amazing time here, as the space is unbelievable. They can play or hide from rain or anything. I came up with an idea. I found this like old classic a bed for camping, and I will try fitting this in Range Rover and try to rest a bit. So I actually can show you guys how much space is in this car. So I'll just put this a bit on the side so I have more space to enter, and I'll go in. And here I am, chilling and resting. This is my new home. I love this car. This P38 is so amazing. And if you put, imagine if you put just a mattress which is a bit wider than this, two people can sleep easily. I'm so impressed. So now you guys also can see how much space P38 have. I love this car. We have this button here, and we press and pull up, and we have here spare tire, and also this nice thing which is going to hold for us, so we don't need to hold this with our hand, and we have original jack there, and also like is with two pieces basically, so we don't need to be under the car. We just put the jack and then we will be outside, so it's very long. And also this really nice rope here, because the tire is very heavy. When I was cleaning the car, the tire was extremely heavy and the rim together. I was really shocked, so it would be really hard to pull the tire out without this rope. It's really nice. I love the design. It's very simple but very nice. They've been thinking about things, and I love this.